We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And able to get this out to the 25. He'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Buying time to his left. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. Rodgers wants to change the look. They fire this one quickly to Austin. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 2nd and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 30. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. On play action. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes.
And he's going to have to eat.
That's good defense. I couldn't really do nothing about that.
Nick Bonito drops him for a loss of 14 yards.
I really shouldn't even kick this fucking field goal because I'm lagging.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And he missed it.
That was stupid. My shit lagging and I still kicked it for me.
Turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They'll go play action with Nix. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, his first throw of the game.
Yes, sir. We needed that.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field.
Bro, what the
and
fuck?
Defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had
All right,
been
let's go. Let's
7-on-7
get this shit
in
going.
practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Nix to the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Yeah, okay.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw, here's Nix. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
You seen me too.
And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And this one is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there.
Yeah, that was dangerous. I ain't even had to try him like that.
Come open downfield, but they never did.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing Nix. That's caught by his tight.
Damn, I put him on outside, too. He still caught that bitch.
Across midfield down to the 45.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain.
Here's Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab.
He was about to throw me one.
To play in this first half.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Nix. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That's Ramsey, boy. You can't throw at him.
And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about it. The ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board. It's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points? Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Being chased out left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 10.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
touchdown.
Calvin Austin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Broncos 0. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
A final shot before break. Nix looking middle, and it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out.
I don't know how he got through there.
Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up
Stop
the
throwing
deficit.
that Ramsey.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw is Nix. Forced out to his left. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Nix. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And now they'll shift things around.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
Good defense.
Made there in the open field.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass taken in.
That's a good throw.
Tight end. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He gets his head.
Well, he had a touchdown.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. 2nd and a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Nix to throw again.
That's a good ball. That's a good ball.
Evan Ingram, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right?
Damn,
most of the time,
blew that.
First points come in the 2nd half. You often hope
I can't kick no field goals on this shit. This should be tripping.
Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the give, it's Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Rodgers. Short throw to Smith.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Handoff for Warren. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. 3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him.
That was a good pass.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Dances by at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. But now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
This is 1st and 10.
Go, go.
He's back to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here now, 3rd down. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. He takes it across.
That's a good play.
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
They'll try and throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
Steelers 7. Will Lutz.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out.
Uh-oh.
A heck of a return. return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Ward. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
That's big DK, man. One-on-one.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. They robbed you.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's
they robbed you, bro. GG's. This game on YouTube, though. I'm live right now.
They don't get into range and put one through the post.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone.
Where you sleep?
Here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback.
Keep throwing that Rams.
Intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll take it across midfield. Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's the veteran Dustin Hopkins ready for the start, and we are underway now from Huntington Bank Field. And not much happening on the return as they'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing, offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. Rodgers now to throw. And he finds Austin complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Mason Graham drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. DeAndre Carter back deep. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw now, here's Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss.
Come on, man. That's mine.
And took the 1 yard.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To throw is Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Sanders. He finds his man complete. It's 4. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Come on. Hey.
Now Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Down, here's Jenkins. And And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, break. Ready, go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Next to score, Browns 7, Steelers nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough. They're trailing. Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Now Rodgers. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before he gets
Let's go. We need points right here, man. We need points.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Rodgers to throw once more.
Damn, man, what I seen was wide the fuck open, too.
Wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their play ball and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I can take a field goal with this laggy-ass game.
Third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. From the gun, it's Sanders. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Bro, how many people do I need over there, bro?
They'll use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. Sanders once more. Buying time and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On play action, here's Shador. That's caught inside the 20. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Yeah, that was a hell of a throw. We down 7 at halftime. All we need is a stop.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Sanders to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They go play action now. Sanders. Here's Johnson with a reception. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Out quickly to Judy. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Jenkins. And he takes this one in for a Brown score.